They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One play at a time. Here we go.
On the set.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The inside handoff. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Hand off from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Fighting off the defender. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's got him in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. The run to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. Off to the races to the right. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Owls.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the...
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. On target. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. The give to the tailback. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Owls.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Got it in the middle, it's Smith.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot, work in the middle of the field, and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Finding an escape route. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Runs through a tackle. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Quick step and go. Gives him the big stiff arm. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's...
Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out?
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the first. Racing down the left side. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, what a move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Drills him with the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Nice move there. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice move to keep running. There he goes. Oh, another great move. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he got loose. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys...
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Owls will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. When your best is demanded on... And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
38, Florida International, 17.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. for it.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat.
Past the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this receiver has tons of speed, and I love this offensive coordinator getting him involved in the run game. You don't just have to throw him ghosts and post routes. Just let him use that speed and elusiveness.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Messer. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to...
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my...
Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back.
The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And that's Most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. A handoff, keep working on that clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, break. Hold. Get set, get set.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to the ground game on the left. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier.
Welcome, everyone, to Houston, Texas, home to the Rice Owls, and we've been looking forward to this game all week long. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all.
On the double.
The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 35, he's got room. All by himself down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting up.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, what a cut! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Spins away from the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of...
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the... it's a running room. The 20. He's at the 10. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Once he got some room, it was over.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in everything.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Setting up the screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Florida Atlantic races to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. Got it set up on the outside. Delivers the stiff arm. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second?
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Sets up the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. If these guys wanted to make a statement. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Made a defender miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're
turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And
they'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Quick step and go. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the puck.
Oh, a lot of space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They give themselves a little more cushion.
Okay, ready?
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Easy.
To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. The run from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Makes one man miss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Owls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Oh, what a cut! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're...
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Owls.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Nice move to keep running. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to the ground with the running back. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Showing off the arm. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Gets it to him on the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. The give to the tailback. Makes a pass to Marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Owls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Offense lining up quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. That'll be enough for the... This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses